Alright, what is up guys? Professor Akali here, bringing you a new video of the first reaction to FAKER'S reworked Akali. This is going to be one of, if not the very first games he has played on this new Akali, and it should be extremely interesting. I actually haven't watched this yet, so I'm very excited to share with you guys my opinions on how he plays, what he builds, etc. Just because I've played maybe 80 or so games so far on her in the PvE and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is my first reaction video, so hopefully we do well. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So let's talk about his item build and his summoner spells at first, I guess, and also his runes. So he chose the longsword refillable, which personally I think is going to be a little weak, but he's not going against a champion that pokes. He's going against a Kled, so he might not need the extra sustain as bad, but I still do think that refillable is not enough sustain for a champion like Akali. Although now that she has built-in sustain, she has ranged wave clear, you can get away with going refillable. But I think in general, don't copy this. I would go 3 potions if you're going to play her in solo queue. I like the longsword start. I don't think it's bad at all. You get your gunblade faster than normal. And yeah, Faker rather, chose to go for electrocute as his keystone. And that's pretty much all we know in terms of runes. He also has bone plating. Okay, so he's running the electrocute bone plating page, which is completely standard OP. The safest page in Challenger, you have to be safe. So let's start seeing how he plays this lane out. He is not necessarily going for any Q poke, but I guess I can give some insight onto why. He's not going to be, I guess, maybe harassing as much because maybe he thinks that if he shoves the wave, he's going to start, actually, he's going for a little bit of poke. But the reason why you might not shove is because you don't want to shove too hard and then be at risk of the enemy freezing you in and then you getting just tower dove. Because this is, in Korean Challenger, is the hardest server at the highest rank. So definitely some things to consider before you play crazy. But I guess Faker is the king of aggression. He chose to go E level 2, which makes sense because he's playing so far up. The E gives him a nice little escape. I think a little bit more than Shroud could do, because if you're caught out under their turret with Shroud and not your E, then they just wait it out, right? Usually you wait in Shroud until your E's up so you could dash away with it. But if you don't have their E, then yeah, you're hopeless. You're just gonna die after the Shroud expires. So yeah, that's something to note. He is just, I guess he's just zoning him off, which makes sense. Kled is melee, and I guess not much the Kled can do to retaliate, because especially now, with Akali's Shroud not being revealed by Kled's Q, there's pretty much nothing the Akali or the Kled can do. If Kled tries to jump in, Akali retaliates with an E. Oh, nice, well played. He actually W's very quickly. Doesn't even take a turret shot before the turret's able to get him. So let's see how he plays it. Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's weaving in and out of the turrets before, in between turret attacks. So the turret shoots and then he Qs in as it's shooting, because obviously there's a second delay between every turret shot. So it goes like shoot, shoot. So between the turret shots, then he's going in for the Q, because he knows he can just go invisible before the turret's ready to shoot again. Anyways, going in, E should probably, he could have gotten auto off in there easily, but yeah. Soft int from the Kled. I don't know if he's like a Korean pro player or just a solo queue player, but regardless, I can't give him credit for that. Faker did play that good enough to get the kill for sure, but definitely a few mistakes. He could have definitely got that passive in before he used the second part of his E. So that's just something to note. But obviously, guys, this is one of his very first games, if not his very first game with the new Akali. So he's gonna use his E to recall. That's good. He's learning. He's saving a second if he wants to break that line of sight before he recalls. Oh, okay. So I guess he just decided the wave is too big. And now he's staying with low health. This is usually where I die. Wait, let's see if he dies. Let's see it. Auto Q? No. Okay, he's just like, I'm out of here. Wait. Okay, that was smart of him. He knew that Kled could turn on him, and he's just gonna let the jungler get the kill. See, if this was NA, not enough damage. If this was NA, not only would Akali die, but Olaf would have missed his. Okay, why am I trash talking my own region? I've seen too many bad situations like this before. Anyways, let's see how he plays this. Faker does not has EF. Yeah, he does have EF. I want to see if he could have got that kill actually. So let's go back. So did he int by Eing back in? Yeah. Yeah, there's really nothing else to say about that. He inted. Okay, at least they trade 2 for 1. It's not terrible, I guess. Okay, and then Faker is actually prioritizing the Bilgewater. I don't think this is necessarily the best play, considering he probably had... Oh, he needed at least 1150 gold. He did go back, got the Bilgewater from a longsword. He also got boots, so he had about 1400 gold to spend. I think Revolver and maybe another longsword would have been best here. I'm almost positive about that. But, you know, all things considered, maybe he's playing on a different game. Maybe he just felt like the sustain is best. So, you know, there's definitely different ways to play everything. Akali's 80 ratios are solid now, so that's just another thing. Let's see how he plays this. So, he's got his ult. I'm really curious to see if he goes in for the E, for the harass. Good. Perfect. Good, good, good. He should be ulting here. He should be ulting in. No. Okay, one little thing he did wrong. But he had the right idea. But here's the thing. Okay, so let's wait for him to ult. It's very simple, actually. You guys will see right here. At this point, he should have focused on running away. He would have taken 2 more turret shots. But instead he ends up taking 3. If he ran out to here... wait, why am I trying to point? If he ran out to here... right over here, broke the tower aggro, then that's all he had to do, because he would have not taken any more turret damage. He would have waited for the second part of his ult to come up, because that's the most broken part of Akali, is her R2. If had he waited for that, he would have just been able to run up right next to Kled when he's under, like in the middle of his turret in the wall. He just R2s, destroys Kled, and then just dashes to safety. That would have been the highest probability chances of success. I think that would have worked a lot better. But he does end up dying and trading 1 for 1, which, you know what? All things considered, Akali is a snowball champion, more so than Kled, I'm assuming. So I think that's a good trade, especially when you're under turret and the enemy loses minions. It's not a bad trade for the Akali. So yeah, okay, now she's doing it. That's another good thing. This is actually very small, but I just want to highlight it. So check out what she does when she respawns. She E's and then immediately W's. E gets you, obviously you dash, and you're not going to be using it within the next 18 seconds, so you might as well use it to get back to lane. And then also your W doesn't have a cast time, and it gives you 20% movement speed. So you should be using both of those things, because you can get an extra CS, which can lead to you hitting a higher, say you hit level 7 faster, and that extra 40, 50 damage from your Q is the reason you get a kill, and the reason they don't escape with 2 HP. All these things can snowball, and there's no reason to not do them. You should always be as efficient as possible in this game. Let's see. Close enough. Okay. He's not no flash, but he does have Ignite up. Ult's up in 58 seconds, so he's got a little bit of time to just, I guess, farm up. You can't really roam against the top laner because it looks like their Kled is full... Or no, their Gnar is full HP and shoved under his turret, so Faker can't get that. Oh. Yep. Let's see what he does there. So let's check this out. Starts with a Q, passive proc W. Oh, has proc E. Even better. He actually played that better than I would have. He saw an opening on the E and he just instantly took it without thinking about it. And I guess that's just one of the reasons why he's the best, dude. He literally, yeah, I actually would have played that differently. So, props to him. He got the kill that I probably would have ended up just causing the recall on. Damn. Anyways, so 20... Okay, yes, good. Blue buff is so nice on this Akali. Oh. Alright. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, blue buff is so nice on this Akali. I'm glad he's got it. This is going to be good, I can already tell. He's got double buffs. He doesn't have a revolver yet for that little extra cheesy burst plus electrocute proc. But definitely still not bad. So, let's see how he plays this. He's got ult available, no ignite now. Flash up in 70. Let's see if he knows about the extended ult thing where you can like ult and then at the very end of it you flash to extend the range. guess you guys didn't know, it's kind of like the Vi Q. Let's see how it does this. Good. It breaks the chain with his E. It also does damage. Dude, he is aggressive as hell. Oh. Okay, he's gonna wait it out. And he knows. So the thing about right there is, oh, he's also a little low health, and he died of the turret without a shroud being up. But because of Kled's stupid passive, making him hop off his mount, he would have a second of invulnerability where Akali just can't do anything. That's gonna be an E. Yep, retaliation. That's gonna be probably a Q. Yep, and then he's just gonna go in. I think he. So for me, I would have gone in for that, but then he probably just doesn't know where the jungler is, even though he's got 3 wards. He probably does actually. Okay, this is a kill. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Damn, he lives. Okay, so let's just briefly go over how Faker just blew the freest kill ever. He's gonna go in on this right now, so let's just talk about it. Hope I didn't go back to it. Okay, we're good. So, this is fine. The fact that he didn't run up a little bit before queuing, like, I think the Kled was slowed from red buff, or if not, you know, he goes into his mount form, you have time to just run up and make sure you hit that Q. I guess he just missed the range on it, but then missing the ult range is also a pretty big mistake. Obviously, it's got so much range, and all you have to do is run up a second and then do it. Like, a few mistakes there, but you know what, it's all good. Olaf gonna come in clutch and just pick out that kill right there. Okay, so he's gonna recall here. He's gonna save you guys spare you the boredom. Picks up the Gunblade and Amplifying Tome. So actually very standard build here. Let's see. And yeah, he knows that, okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna mention that because I don't know how to correctly explain it. It's just something that, like, if you Q next to a minion, instead of, like, being behind it, you can still get the damage from the Q. He doesn't have vision of the jungler. He's just going to go for it, though. Wow, well played. I think he's going to do it. Oh, no, he sees Gragas. Okay. He could have got that kill easily, I believe. Or was his ult was down. My bad. No, not a good kill then. Faker's, yeah, I didn't look at everything. Okay. Let's see how he's going to do this. And it looks like this game is actually ending in 5 minutes. Maybe he just goes on a huge rampage and they surrender. It's 8-10 right now, though. I mean, I've heard some of the, like, Korean and Chinese servers, they surrender really quickly, but this is a little insane. Anyways, this isn't a part 1 or anything, is it? No, okay. So it gets Shensu. Nice little KS from Faker. I see him with the auto gunblade at the same time to try and steal that one. Okay. So let's just see. I think he's gonna go back to mid lane. And right now, he is level 10 with everything up. He's not that close to level 11, so I don't think he's gonna save his spells for a level 11 power spike. I don't think he really needs to, but it's definitely worth mentioning. Alright. He's gonna clear out the wave with a single Q because he has the Gunblade plus rank 5 Q does a lot more bonus damage. So let's say he's definitely gonna go top right now. I wish I could just click and see what's going on top myself, but this guy is, you know, he's just spectating only Faker, I guess. He decided, you know what, I'm gonna go into locked camera mode. I'm gonna record for 16 minutes and I'm gonna post this on YouTube for that juicy ad revenue. So let's see how he does this. Okay, come on. I think I saw like 2 mistakes there. So obviously this is not a mistake. Trundle did really good here by yeah. No, actually there was a mistake. So the way you should have played this, being Faker, is you either ult flash to like get the catch on them before they even have a chance to get like right here, like ult and then flash right on top of the 2, because that's just a combo. He probably just didn't know, or he's not comfortable doing it in Challenger. He doesn't want to lose his LP, but that's what you should do. And then, I don't know, like right here, he should have used his Q first, at least on the Kled, if not both Kled and Gnar. It was a huge waste, honestly, to use it, because the lower the health they are, the more execution damage you have, and that would have killed Kled 1,000,000,000%. Okay, maybe only 1,000,000%. So I'm not 1,000,000,000% sure. I'm only 1,000,000% sure. So yeah, that's just another thing to mention. He does have flash, so I'm really hoping he E-flashes. Okay, never mind, doesn't need to. But Faker was chasing for a reason. He was going to do it. Otherwise, he would just clear out them anyway, right? Anyways, let's continue on. I can see this becoming the beginning of a 18-minute game, but still nothing worth surrendering over. I mean, new reworked Akali is broken when fed, so I guess that's something. And let's see, it's just a bunch of farming, it looks like. I think we all know how Faker farms at this point. It's it's nothing too special. So yeah, let's see. He's going bot lane. Went from the tri-brush because he had a vision, or he had a pink ward earlier. He killed his own teammate. Oh my god, that's just like not right. Let's see. Yeah, just put it out the way. Looks like his team is also doing a lot of work too. Aiden, no, he's pretty much doing everything. He's got half the kills. Don't want to bore you guys with the details or with the boring parts. Okay, now it looks like something's about to happen. Let's see how he plays it. Ult is available, everything's available. Oh yeah, he knows. Okay, good. He already knows that his R2 is broken, and if not, it has broken ass range. He just needs a gunblade. So that's good for him. Good of him. He's not strictly using his ult as a spell that needs to land on someone. He knows that he can use his mobility. And if they somehow win this game within the next 2 minutes, I'm going to freak, because that would be nuts. They do have Rift Herald and everything. Okay. One more time, just for good measure. So let's see how he plays this. 15. So let's see how he throws out his E. Lands it. Goes in. He still has his Q and his W available. Yeah, there's just nothing to get there. So pretty much actually really standard. He didn't do anything too crazy there to worth mentioning. He just went in with his team like he's supposed to. I guess that's crazy for some people on my team. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Could E. Yeah. He has his W available. That's going to be a kill. Nice. Yeah, he's definitely going to get... Oh, he missed an auto. But that's still going to be a kill. Good work by him. Okay. And really at this point, it seems like they're just throwing. Yeah, I understand what's happening now. Sometimes it's... Okay, they just surrendered. Alright. Yeah, sometimes that just happens where they come in like 1, 2, 3 at a time versus your 5, and you're able to literally just run it down 2 turrets, the mid inhib, and it's just like, guys, we haven't been on the same page in the past 3 minutes. And then by the time they realize it's either too late or they're too tilted, and then they just surrender. Definitely seen that before. So yeah, guys, Faker. Oh, he went for a Morello second time. That's something worth mentioning. He went for a huge Magic Pen build, Sork Boots, Morello Namicon. So if he thinks that Magic Pen is that OP, it makes sense. Morello Namicon is a very good item. He went for something a little aggressive, or very aggressive actually, because there's no defensive sets from Zhonya's. But at the same time, I think Faker realizes that the sustain from your Q, your full Q, the defensiveness from your Shroud, you're unkillable nearly with your Shroud. As long as you're not a terrible player and you get caught out 1v5, your Shroud makes you infinitely, you don't die. So yeah, Faker I guess he decided, I have all the damage in the world and I have all the survivability in the world with my Shroud. This is how you build it. I respect it. I'm going to try it myself because it seems like it would be good. I really do think it'll be good. So yeah, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. If we can get 5,000 likes on this video, I will do a naked handstand. Wait, what? No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I'll never do that. Why did I say that? Anyways, okay, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in a new one. Thanks for watching. Peace.